Hello, this is Dolores here at Marshall Gold Discovery State Historic Park. And while I've been preparing a tutorial, a little demonstration to show you how to make a simple corn husk doll, I was reminded of the saying, the more things change, the more things stay the same. And Native American children have been making dolls out of corn husks for centuries. The pioneers have been making them for maybe 170, 180 years since the mid-1800s. But right now, if you're looking for an activity for kids to do, something they haven't tried yet, that kind of gets their imagination going and gets them improvising, the corn husk doll is a great jumping off place to this kind of creativity. And so the supplies are minimal. I've got corn husks that I bought at the store, and I have soaked them in warm water. Got the cast iron pan that I had on my fire this morning at my camp, and I put some heavy things on them to keep them from floating. I've got something to tie the sections off with, like string or twine, raffia, and a more sturdy and waterproof artificial sinew. And I've pre-made a couple pieces here. So this makes the arms, this makes the body. I got a pair of scissors so I can cut the string. And so I have prepared the body here by putting 4 layers together. And I don't have to use a whole corn husk. They're pretty big. I used like a half of a corn husk and layered it 4 times. I've tied the string about 1 inch from the top, and this is going to be the head. And what happens is you turn it over, you separate it into 2 sections, 2 layers here, 2 layers here, fold it over, and you'll see it's making kind of a round head like a little ghost. And then you can take your string and decide where your neck is going to be, probably about 1 inch down. You really can't fail with these. They all look good. They all look like a toy. And I'm going to tie this twice and trim off the ends. And I've cut my string into 6-inch sections so they're long enough to tie. And then you can just cut off the extra. And now I have pre-made the arms by taking some small piece of corn husk, and sometimes they're pointy, so you fold the ends over, roll it, and then you can see I have tied the ends off with this. So what happens is, again, you split this into your 2 and 2 layers, slide it as far as you can. You can see how it looks like arms now. And now the last step, if you're just making a doll that wears a dress, you can get your string. Again, tie it really tight so when this dries, the string won't fall off because it'll probably shrink up a little bit. So I'm tying it really tight. Now this you can probably leave in the back if you want, because it could be like a belt or an apron. And at this point I can call my doll finished, or I can get creative and add some accessories, or even change the style of the doll. As you can see, somebody here made a doll that wears pants. So you just take the scissors, cut up the middle, so you get these 2 sections. You tie the ankles with some raffia or string, and then they've accessorized here. They've used a little piece of corn husk. You'll have some scraps, and they've made a belt with it. Or you can take this piece, fold it up a little bit, and make a bonnet for your doll and tie it with string or raffia. And this one has a sash also. So what I like about this is it's a good jumping off place. Kids can make a toy out of anything, but it's nice to have a plan and some structure. And once they get started, they can maybe come up with things like a corn husk animal, like a corn husk dog or cat, or every member of the family. So this pretty much concludes my demonstration on how to make corn husk dolls, and I hope that I've inspired you. Thanks for watching.